This week, the world laid eyes on something we'd never seen before, the mugshot of a former American president. Former President Donald J. Trump turned himself into Fulton County Jail on Thursday. He's facing 13 counts related to his efforts to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia. In addition to having his mugshot taken, he was fingerprinted and he was issued an identification number. And he was released on a $200,000 bond. Within hours, the image was broadcast across television, across social media. It was emblazoned on T-shirts and even coffee mugs, and was splashed across the front pages of the world's leading newspapers. And that's because the image on your screen right now, this isn't just a picture. It's not just a monumental moment in history. This mugshot is an embodiment of the American principle that no one is above the law, even a one-time occupant of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, even Donald Trump. Folks, this is what accountability looks like. It's the product of an investigation spearheaded by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, spanning more than 2 years. Now, Donald Trump says he's done nothing wrong, but Fulton County Sheriff Pat Labatt was adamant that no one would get special treatment. As he prepared for the indictment to come down, he had this to say. He said, "We are following our normal practices, and so it doesn't matter your status. We'll have a mugshot ready for you." Another unforgettable image this week, what we saw on the Republican presidential debate stage. Now, though Donald Trump skipped the event, a majority of the Republican candidates still pledged to support him if he wins the nomination, even if he's campaigning as a convicted criminal.
If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
Some hands took a moment to go up. That moment that you just saw, that moment occurred the day before Donald Trump surrendered to authorities in his fourth criminal indictment in 5 months. And his pretrial release in Georgia, well, it hinges on his adherence to a very strict bond agreement. In part, this agreement prohibits him from intimidating witnesses, co-defendants, and unindicted co-conspirators. And that specifically includes posts on social media. The 18 co-defendants also voluntarily surrendered this week, and all but one was released on bail. Harrison Floyd, he remains in Fulton County Jail because he is considered a flight risk. Now, the judge also says one of the reasons that she was denying him bond on Friday was a pending case for allegedly assaulting a federal officer earlier this year. The arraignment is scheduled for September 5th. 2 of the co-defendants, though, have already filed speedy trial motions. Sidney Powell requested an expedited proceeding Friday evening, and a judge had already fast-tracked Kenneth Cheseborough's trial. Now, Fani Willis offered October 23rd of 2023 to begin the trial for all 19 defendants in response to Cheseborough's demand. But the judge only scheduled Cheseborough's trial to begin that particular day. And today, an attorney for John Eastman tells NBC News it's likely he will also ask for a speedy trial as well. As a result, former President Donald Trump's new lawyer, Steve Sado, well, he moved to sever Donald Trump's case from the other defendants. That may not be the only snag in Fani Willis's plan to try all 19 defendants together, because on Monday, a hearing will take place in Mark Meadows' petition to move his case in Georgia to federal court. Jeffrey Clark and David Schaefer have filed similar petitions. Then also on Monday, but in Washington, D.C., a hearing in the federal election interference case against Donald Trump. Judge Chutkan is expected to set a trial date. Now, Jack Smith's team has proposed January 2nd, 2024. Donald Trump's lawyer countered with April 2026, which is long after the 2024 election.